Hey, you are a boy. You must have short hairs. Hey, you are a girl. You must have long hairs. The sentences which I repeated right now, those are socially constructed. What the society expects from us, what the society wants from us, these all are socially constructed. Like having long hair means like she's a girl. Having short hair means he's a boy. So it means boy can't have a long hair and girls can't have a short hair. So these all are socially constructed. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's learn with AR. Today's topic is related to social construction of gender, historicizing constructivism. So let's get started. Social constructivism. In gender studies, social constructivism proposes that gender roles, identities, and expectations are socially constructed rather than biologically determined. As I said, that in gender studies, these all things are socially constructed. What roles should be of male and what roles should be of female? What should be their identity? And what the society expects from these or from those that or those all are socially constructed rather than biologically. Biology does not tell us that the boy should have this role and the girl should have this role, but the society tells that boy should perform this or boy should have this role and girl should perform this or girl should have this role. An example would be the idea of masculinity and femininity. Now, if someone is masculine, what kind of features, what kind of traits he must have? And if someone is feminine, so what kind of traits she must have? Which vary across cultures and historical periods. Now, the concept of masculinity and femininity that also varies culture to culture, and if we go through the glance of historical periods, there was also difference between masculinity and femininity, indicating that their constructed nature. For instance, the notion that certain traits or behaviors are considered masculine or feminine is learned and reinforced through socialization rather than being inherent to biological sex. As I said earlier, that these all are socially constructed. They are not from biology. What the society wants from us, what the society thinks about us, that we should do this, the boy should do this, and the girl should do this. These all are socially constructed. Boy should go outside, girl should not go outside. Boy should not stay at home, and girl should stay at home. So these all are socially constructed. Now, as I said that the perspective or the explanation of masculinity and femininity that also varies, like from culture to culture. In some culture, boy and girl, they might go outside, they can do job, but in some cultures they might not be allowed to do that, especially girls, but the boys should do. Now, history of social construction. The Social Construction of Reality, 1966, is a seminal work by Peter Berger and Thomas Luckman. It explores how society constructs reality through shared meanings. It means it's a book which was written by Peter Berger and Thomas Luckman. So this book is actually about the society, how the society constructs reality through shared meanings. Shared meanings mean like they all perform that, they all agree on that thing. Symbols and interactions. The book urges that reality is not simply out there waiting to be discovered, but is actually created and actively created and maintained through everyday social interactions. Now, if someone says that the boy should do this or the girl should do this, it's not the process of one day. It takes a lot of time. That the boy is the boy is told, or the boy tells that, or the society tells him that you should do this. So it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of time to make agree him about these things, or to make agree any girl about those things or these things. Berger and Luckman examine how individuals learn and internalize societal norms, beliefs, and values, shaping their understanding of the world. Now, he said that they both said that why, like how the boy and girls, they even don't ask question. but they agree on those. Why? Because their parents followed that, or their parents followed those things, so they are not allowed to ask questions. They discuss various social institutions such as family, education, and religion, and how they contribute to the construction of reality. Now, in these things, they both also discussed that how the family, education, and religion, they contribute in these things. Means, as I said, that in some religions they might not allow any woman, but in some religions they are allowed. Or if any religion allows them to, there might be little bit restrictions on them, that you should do this, you should not do this. So these all are, sometimes even the people think that religion is socially constructed. Religion is not from a divine, or not divine, or it's not from the God. It is socially constructed, and how they contribute to the construction of reality. But these all makes the reality. Overall, the book offers insight into the dynamics relationship between society and individual perceptions of reality. Postmodernism. Social constructivism is indeed considered a foundational concept within the postmodern movement. Postmodernism challenges the idea of objective truth and emphasizes the role of language, discourse, and power dynamics in shaping our understanding of reality. What the postmodernist thinks, they talk about power, the person who has power, or the country who has power, the country who has a strong language, discourse. They can emphasize, they can do anything with any gender. They shape the gender, they construct the gender. Social constructivism aligns with this perspective by highlighting how reality is constructed through social processes, language, and cultural context, rather than being objective or universal. So they think that who constructs, they say that it's a social process, it's by language, and it's by culture context. So I think, if I agree, if I critically analyze both, so the postmodernists, they think rightly, because language tells us that what the boy should do and what the girl should do. Culture tells us that what the boy should do and what the girl should do. And there is a long process. So they don't believe on objectivity and universality. Okay, so postmodernists don't agree with objectivity and universality. Postmodern thinkers often draw upon social constructivist ideas to deconstruct traditional narratives and question established norms and structures. They argue that what we perceive as reality is contingent upon social, historical, and cultural factors, and therefore subject to interpretation and critique. One thing I want to tell here, that postmodernists always questions. They there is no proper definition of reality for them. Means, if someone says that the boy should be outside and the girl should be inside, means in private sphere, so they questions. They don't think that this is present in any culture or in any religion. So they questions. So that's also the main point of postmodernist. Postmodernist does not agree with one reality. They don't think that there is reality. Reality definition is different for everyone. Features of social construction made by people. It's easy, as I said, that like here is the explanation. Gender, like what it means to be a boy or a girl, is not something we are born with. We are not born with that the boy should do this or the girl should do this. People make it. People decide what it means in our society. Rules about gender. Society tells us how boys and girls should act, look, and behave. These rules are taught to us by our families, schools, and culture. Okay, as I said that the girl, there is a proper clothes for the girl, and there is a proper clothes for the boy. Okay, the boy should have short hair, the boy should be masculine, and the girl should have long hair. The girl should have like she must have a soft body. Okay, everyone's experience is different. How we see and feel about gender can be different for everyone. It depends on things like where we come from, our race, and who we love. So the concept of gender is also different for everyone. Even in every culture, it's different. We show gender through actions. Okay, it means the things which we do, that also tells us that He's a boy or she is a girl. Like they have mentioned something, this can include the way we talk, dress, and the things we like. Gender can change. Gender is not set in stone. It can change over time, and people can challenge what society thinks it should be. Means gender can be challenged because, as I said, gender is socially constructed. People work to make things better. Some people are working to make sure that everyone is treated fairly, no matter if they are a boy, a girl, or something else. They want to break unfair rules about gender. So, the next topic will be about masculinity and femininity. So this was all about today's. I hope this video has sparked your interest. If this video has sparked your interest, I request you to share, like, comment, and do subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.